Hey, this is Matt at RPMWare. In this tutorial, I will walk you through the Product Manager portion of the RPMWare admin area. The RPMWare Product Manager is an interface that allows you to add brands to RPMWare that are not currently offered. This is also a good way to add in-house brands that you either manufacture or import yourself. To begin, simply click the Add a New Brand button in the right column. This will bring up the Add a Brand box. The code is a 3-digit code used for internal reference only. Let's use RPM. The brand name is the name of the brand you're adding. Let's use RPMWare Performance. The image is a brand logo. Just click Browse and you could search your computer for a brand image to use. The description is a write-up about the brand itself, who they are, where they were founded, what they make, etc., etc. Let's paste that in there. Once you have imported all this information, click Add a Brand. It'll display the logo as well as the name of the brand you've just added. The next step is to dig down into the brand and to add groups to the brand you have created. A group is something like AEM V2 intake or Exidy Stage 2 clutch. It's a specific collection of products that share similar features and functions. To start, click the Add a Group button in the right-hand column, and you'll be presented with the Add a Group pop-up box. Every group must fit into a category. This is to assist when customers are browsing for items. We'll be adding some camshafts, so let's select cams. As for the group name, let's call them RPMWare Performance Camshafts. And to add an image, I'll click Browse and find a representative image for the product group. Item-specific images can always be added later. Shipping weight, we'll enter a general weight for the group. And again, item-specific weights can always be added later. If your item is oversized, you can click the Oversized button. And finally, we'll add a description of the group. RPMWare Performance Cranshafts are custom grinds from the highest quality blanks in the industry. I should mention that the description portion of the Add a Group does accept wiki codes. These are just keystrokes such as asterisks and underscores to make font bold, italic, underlined, etc. To add the features, we'll use some wiki coding to add a bold feature and some bullet points for those features. Once you're done, click Submit and the group will be created. Now for here, you have two options for populating items. If you have a number of items, 20 or more, RPMWare can supply you with an Excel load sheet. The load sheet should be completed and emailed to us. We will review it for accuracy and load it on your behalf. If this is something you do wish to do, contact us for more information. The second option is adding items manually. Start off by clicking into your newly created group, RPMWare Performance Camshafts, and just like the brand and the group, click the Add a New Item button in the right-hand column, and the Add an Item box will open. You'll need to start filling out this information. Part number, pretty self-explanatory. Whatever the part number is, CAM 123. MSRP, retail pricing. If you have a jobber or map pricing, you can add this in at the time. And if you have an item-specific shipping weight, you can add this here. Notes at this stage are anything item-specific, such as Stage 1 or includes hardware. pretty much notes that have to do specifically with the item, not the vehicle. If you add more than one note, separate them using a semicolon. Click Submit. Now that you have an item in your group, you will need to specify the vehicle it fits as well as add additional information. Just click on your newly created part number. The first tab that is displayed is the Vehicles tab. This is where you specify which vehicles your item fits. Say this is for a 1994 is the start year, 2001 is the end year, the make is an Acura, and the model, let's say these fit an Integra. Once you selected this information, you'll get a host of additional information to specify which vehicle this fits. Let's say this fits a GSR as well as a Type R. To select multiple submodels, hold the Control button and click. This fits a 4-cylinder, a 1.8 liter. Fuel will specify gas, diesel, electric, or hybrid. For our purposes, we'll say gas. Fuel delivery would be fuel injected, FI, or carbureted, CARB. Aspiration, N for naturally aspirated, S for supercharged, T for turbo. And then the engine designation. This is the engine code for which the item fits. Notes at this level are vehicle notes. Such notes can include all-wheel drive, excludes ABS models, 2-door, 5-speed only, etc., etc. Whatever notes you add, if you add more than one, separate them with a semicolon. Once you have all these fields completed, click Add Vehicle, and that application will be added to your item. 1994, 2001, Acura Integra, GSR Type R, 4-cylinder, 1.8, gas, fuel injected, naturally aspirated, B18B1, B18C5, and then our notes. The other tabs in the item level are multimedia and specs. Specs are name value pairs of information that are specific to the traits of the item. For a camshaft, a specific trait could be position, intake. Submit. Another could be duration 272. Add spec. And a third could be lift 10.7. Add spec. Other specs that are commonly used could be color, red, axle, front, pretty much anything that could designate specifics of an item. Anything that uses a name value pair. The other tab is multimedia. Currently, multimedia is limited to item-specific images. So if we had an image of the specific B18 camshafts, we could submit that. In the future, you'll be able to add additional media types such as PDF files for installation instructions or dyno charts, sound files to let a customer know how a blow-off valve or exhaust sounds, and movie files to bring additional attention to product features. If you want to apply discounts to the items you've entered, the brand will now be available in the Item Pricing tab. Additionally, if you want to see how the items look to customers, the brand should now be available on the front end. And that's it. If you have questions, as always, feel free to contact us.